Here's a new Breitling Chronomat release from the brand. Yeah, it looks a lot like a lot of the other Chronomats, but this one's different because the case is titanium. So it's much lighter, coming in at just over 100 gram on this rubber strap. So big thanks to Richard and the entire crew over at Saltzman's Watches in Rhode Island. Link in the description, direct contact information so you can reach right out to Richard and tell him I sent you, as well as a link for this watch. You will have to call the store or stop into the store. You won't be able to purchase this online, but when you do contact them, tell them I sent you. Let's get into this. So I measure the case. Well, it was difficult to find a good spot to measure the case. So I just measured the bezel at 42.5 millimeter. I hope you'll accept that measurement. The lug to lug is a 49.9 millimeter. You can see that case bottom is kind of like flat going across. Very traditional shape for the Chronomat. The thickness, 15.5, double dome sapphire up top with anti-glare top and bottom of that crystal. Keep in mind, 15.5 is actually pretty thin for an automatic chronograph watch. You have this really nicely shaped, check that crown out and signed, 7.2 millimeter crown, keeping a 200 meter water resist. And then you have a 22 millimeter opening here for the lugs. So if you want to do a different strap, then it shouldn't be a problem. However, this strap is incredibly comfortable, and I think you would find yourself wearing it on this strap. Matching hardware, simple fold over, double pusher, and it has a tang and buckle design, so you don't have to cut anything. You can just size it, and then you have one kind of captured keeper and then one floating keeper. So very easy to use. The movement inside here, I'm not going to peel that sticker off the back, is a column wheel chronograph, and it is their in-house, of course, caliber 01, COSC, 70-hour power reserve, 47 joules, beats at 4 hertz. You can see I have the chronograph hand running. On the left-hand side register at the 9 o'clock position is your running seconds. The other registers are for keeping track of the chronograph time. And then, of course, you have a date kind of sunken in to that register down at the 6 o'clock position. If we reset this, stopping, and then we hit reset, it instantly snaps back and keeps time all while doing it. You have the rider tabs on this dive style bezel, as well as you have a tachometer ring in the chapter ring. So this is a 120 click bezel. You are going to be reliant on those rider tabs, which these ones are not very pronounced, so you really got to kind of push down to get the meat of your fingers to capture it. But there you go. And it is a bit of a smudge magnet because it is a full polished top side. But just a beautiful, clean looking watch. Anthracite dial, and then the sub dials are more of a black with a kind of LP or record style grooving on them. Let's pop it on my 7 1/4 inch wrist so you can see what that looks like. This watch does come in at a luxury price point just under $10,000. That thing is perfect on my wrist. Love the titanium because otherwise it would be, there's nothing wrong with the stainless steel chronomats. They are very, very wearable, but in titanium, it really changes things. It just makes it like, for being a larger automatic chronograph, it makes it manageable. I've always been a big fan of titanium, and of course I am a Breitling fanboy. I would like to see more offerings from Breitling in titanium. Let's give this thing a quick blast with the UV light. Let's turn off the studio lights, and again, big thanks to Richard, Evan, and everybody, the entire crew at Saltzman's in Rhode Island for sharing these watches so I can share them with you guys in supporting the channel. Speaking of supporting the channel, how about a like, maybe a subscribe? Let's see if I can get my channel up to 100K. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next vid.